MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Chris Paddock gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nick Markakis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Paddock is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Coming to the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And now pitch on the way. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, it appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know what, as well as I do, being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start their road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
The 1-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Into the box, Manny Machado. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Machado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate. It's incredibly strong. Certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Gets dirty and gloves it. Onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
Oh, that's a shame because he made an outstanding diving stop right there. That's when I think the adrenaline might have been pumping a little bit too hard and the ball just takes off on him. Too bad. That could have been a highlight reel play.
Digging in now, Tommy Pham. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0, and he is in there.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
To the plate now, Jake Cronenworth, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Striding into the box, Eric Hosmer. Here comes the first pitch. Hernandez, the former Seattle Mariner, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Fielded cleanly over to Albies. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there for strike one.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
That is fair. The catcher.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
That is fifth. The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Will Myers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's in.
Here comes the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. A ball and no strikes. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on.
Ready now, Trent Grisham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch.
Nope.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Now the 1-0. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's Jurickson Profar, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. This is line to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Adam Duvall, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
At the plate now, Austin Riley. And a ball 1-0. Duvall leads off second with one gone in the inning. A ball and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty change.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves strand 1. They're down 2-0. In now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He reached on a single in his first try.
The shortstop, Fernando.
Pitch on the way. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
And in steps Manny Machado as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Onto the party porch and gone. And good for him. Jake Cronenworth has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Hernandez into the windup. Here's the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Will Myers, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
2 out here and a runner at second. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in to try it again, Victor Caratini. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And the runner is in from second. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jordan Romano is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So now to the plate, Trent Grisham, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the 1-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
At the ball.
Jurickson Profar would be next. And the 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Acuna is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 3 innings complete. It's the Padres 6 and the Braves nothing. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And the pitch.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0. That's popped up. Machado in foul ground, but this will land untouched. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And it's 1-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First pitch of the at-bat. Marcell Ozuna will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Jurickson Profar hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
0-1 the count. One and one.
Ball.
2-1. Pitch on the way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First delivery to him on the way. Romano, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he rips it on the ground to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Padres leave 1. They lead it 6-zip. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Travis d'Arnaud is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's one away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's down.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready for another shot now. Jake Cronenworth. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Acuna coming in. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner in there for a base hit. The relay. Throw won't get him.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Into the box, Victor Caratini. Popped up. Riley has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
At the plate, Trent Grisham. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. And the throw is right there at first. Oh, a fine off-balance play up the middle may have saved 2 runs, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. The 0-1 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And that's in there, base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Nick Markakis digging in now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. There's the 2-1 home. Out in front of this one is Markakis as this is lifted foul down the right field line and back in amongst the spectators. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
The second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. Swanson brings it in. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count 1 and 2.
Left center, base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
At the plate now, Manny Machado, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. One and one, here it is.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. But he'll think better of that idea as he holds on at second with 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
To the plate now, Jake Cronenworth, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready on 0-2. Pham's off and running. Pitch misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He waits. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 8 and the Braves nothing. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping up to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set and the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Acuna digs in now as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Will Myers.
Will Myers.
And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Victor Caratini.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style, first pitch, base hit up the middle.
So now to the plate, Trent Grisham. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Number 68 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 68.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning and get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Striding in, Manny Machado, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Machado now on 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. Gone! A 3-run homer off the bat of Manny Machado. Second home run early in the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
surprised with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting, left fielder.
In now, Tommy Pham. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Padres 12 and the Braves nothing. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Standing in, Adam Duvall. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And no one will track it down.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So digging in now, Austin Riley. No hits to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Craig Stammen gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, you take a look at that two-seamer right there. Sinker had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now. Ozzie Albies. Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Cronenworth. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. And another throw over, runner back safely. And again a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. The 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Shane Green enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Will Myers will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. From the belt, the pitch starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. One strike. One out and a runner on second base. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Stepping in now, Victor Caratini, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1 delivery. Little chopper back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the pitch.
0-1. Ball 1.
The 1-1 home.
Ball that low.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, sometimes it's hard to measure a guy's stuff by the results, but you look down at the bottom of this, 16 strikeouts. Total domination in this one.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Hit out towards second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Final strike for the Braves. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. San Diego jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Paddock earns his first win of the season and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. Felix Hernandez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.